Hi, everyone. Welcome to another edition of the Library Marketing Show. I'm Angela Hursh from superlibrarymarketing.com. And today I'm going to be answering a viewer question. My thanks to Tovah Anderson for submitting this question on superlibrarymarketing.com. It's really great. It's actually two parts. So Tovah wanted to know, she heard a rumor that the libraries were doing mostly services and collection marketing and very few program marketing initiatives. And she wanted to know if that was true and if I thought that was a good idea or how exactly to divide your resources when you're putting together marketing. So do you spend more time on marketing programming? Do you spend more time marketing the collection or services or fundraising or other things? So I'm going to talk through this a little bit. And if you've been a viewer for a while, you probably know my first part of the answer to this question, which is, what is your library's overall strategy? So everything you do in marketing should be tied to your library's overall strategy. And if you want a guide for how you want to divide your marketing time, just look to your library's strategic plan. If your library does not have one, you can ask some questions of your senior leaders. What do they want to accomplish in the next year or 3 years or 5 years? You can also check the budget for your library, and you can check board notes from your board meetings. You'll be able to discern what your library's goals are for the next couple of years, and that can help guide you in deciding what you should be marketing. So in my experience working with libraries from around the world, this is just my subjective view of what most libraries are spending time and money on. They're spending time and money marketing programs first, mostly. Services second, and when I say services, I mean things like reader's advisory, personalized reference help, small business help, those kinds of like personalized or small group things that are things that libraries just do because they have good hearts, right? And then number 3 is the collection. That's just the general subjective breakdown of how most libraries are dividing their time. But this is actually how I think it should be. And I say this because I think collection marketing should be number 1, because if you check your budget, your library is spending the most money on its collection. And it makes sense to market that because that's a big priority for your library, or they wouldn't be spending so much money on it. Services number 2, because that is something that differentiates your library from other organizations in your community. And programs number 3. So this is what I think we should do to divide. I think this is a smart plan for dividing your time and resources. And you may or may not agree with me. You can let me know down in the comments. The second part of Tovah's question was, what do I do if I don't have a marketing plan? And honestly, you can create one. I wrote a guide for this a couple of years ago, so I'm going to put the link to that down in the show description so you can read it. It's pretty basic. Anybody can do it, even if you don't have a marketing background. I take you through the steps on how to do it. Again, you're going to be tying it to your strategy. You're going to be looking at the priorities for your library, but you can go ahead and write a marketing plan. And I can't imagine that there's any administration at any library in the world that's going to get angry at you for creating a marketing plan and promoting the library. So what do you think of this? Do you agree with me? Share your comments down below, or you can go to superlibrarymarketing.com and click on the Library Marketing Show tab. You can also go there to suggest a future topic for a future episode. I have a request for you. I'm looking for stories of how libraries are dealing with the, I don't want to say post-pandemic because, you know, the Delta variant is a thing, but library service has changed over the last year, and a lot of libraries are trying to figure out the hybrid model. They're doing things to bring people back into their physical branches. I'm sure your library has a success story in this area. I would love to hear about it because I want to share that with other libraries around the country and with non-library organizations. So there's a Google form that I have created that you can fill out. The link is down in the show description. I would really love it if you would share your stories with me. I do want to get to Kudos today. Kudos goes to the Monroe County Public Library. They are creating a testing kitchen. So they unveiled like an artist rendering of what it's going to look like on Instagram. I'll put that post down in the show description. it is super cool. They're going to be doing cooking programs, nutrition programs, and I just think that's really cool. Obviously, that is a priority for their library, and they will be marketing in it that, and I would support that. You could also market cookbooks and nutrition books, stuff that goes with your collection along with that. So take a holistic look, I guess is really what I'm saying, with your marketing, and tie everything together. Your collection leads people into the building to attend your programs, and your programs can help people with the collection. So that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.